Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Cho Super Hyper Podcast.
Woo!
We're here, and look at this. You got a new picture.
Wow.
I am Super Blastex, joined by
Toku Tony. Howdy.
We're here to talk about the latest, like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Episodes of Superhero Time, which of course is the Kamen Rider and Super Sentai block that airs in Japan on Sunday mornings. We are recording this on a Saturday.
Yep.
And there's going to be a new episode in about 8 to 9 hours from recording now. So that new episode is going to be, or those new episodes are going to be Gavv episode 4.
Yep.
And Boonboomger 30. 8, 29, 30, 31?
Yeah, 30.
What episode of Boonboomgers are we talking about today? 27?
We're talking about episode 27.
Yeah, so 28, 29.
30.
Yeah. So 30 of Boonboomger and Gavv 4 airing today. But on this podcast, we're going to be talking about Gavv 1 and Boonboomger 26. 7, excuse me. I just said that. So thank you for listening. If you have been sticking with us, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to hear from you. I want to hear your opinions, especially on Gavv. I know we're a month in, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we're pretty behind, but we still wanted to get our thoughts out, at least weekly by the show standards, not by our standards of weekly. And these pictures that we're going to have, like these interstitials a little bit, they're going to be rough. We're working with what we have.
Oh no!
But they're always fun. So before we get into talking about the shows and everything, we do talk a little bit about our past week. And this time it kind of has been a week since our last recording, right? When did we record the last episode?
Yeah, just about. It was, I think it was on a Wednesday? No. It was like Monday, wasn't it?
No, it was...
Shoot, I don't remember.
Let me see.
If I had a better calendar.
We recorded on Sunday. Because I remember... Because the next day...
Oh, yeah!
You and Omar forgot my birthday.
I didn't forget your birthday.
Yeah, you gave me the USB at like 1 a.m. And...
Oh, yeah, I guess it was.
And then Omar saw me in the morning.
Yeah, and then told you happy birthday.
And
then
he said, "Oh, I forgot." Like he saw me.
Oh, because he was awake
and then
last
he
night.
left. No, that morning. And also during the podcast, you didn't mention it was my birthday the next day. So all that I remembered.
No,
we recorded on the 15th. Yeah. Yeah. So
it was on the 15th. So it's been a week, pretty much. A week minus 1 day.
Yeah, 6 days. Yeah, nothing really happened last week. This past week. I got a lot of steps in at work.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a lot of work-heavy stuff for me. Driving long distances. I went to a place that I go to not frequently. I went to very frequently last week. I went to Beaumont like 4 times.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to Buna on Monday. Pretty good. And I was supposed to go to College Station yesterday. That didn't happen. I wonder what happened. I didn't even check up about that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy happened during the week? You didn't get hit by a meteorite? Struck by lightning?
No. I mean, it was my birthday, but clearly that's not anything special or anything, so.
It's your birthday. You turned 25.
Oh, thank you, Janie, for making my cake. That was nice.
Yeah.
I I got some protein shakes from my brother, Omar. And I got some King Oger standees from you.
Yeah, pretty cool.
And
That was a long time ago, but I didn't think about picking them up. And they were still there.
Yeah. Yeah, like I say every year, my birthday doesn't count or matter. It was just a Monday. That's what it felt like. So we can go on to... Oh, that's probably the best looking one.
That is... Yeah, that's the best looking one.
Oh, yeah, you got a haircut. Let's talk about that instead.
Yeah, I got a haircut. First time for everything. First time I got like an actual type of haircut, not just shaving my head and then trimming it down whenever it gets too long. I got a mullet. Like every Mexican pop star right now has a mullet. Although I wanted to get one because I was very little and I saw Billy Ray Cyrus on the TV, and he had a mullet, and I thought that was so cool. And now it's cool again, so now I can get a mullet and people won't look at me crazy.
I disagree that it's cool again.
Well, it is cool again. A lot of Mexican pop stars are doing it right now, and it's the trend right now. So that's what it's called.
But didn't Bad Bunny or one of them like regret it? Like they were clowning him, and then he like got rid of it or something.
That was the other guy.
Yeah, Peso Pluma.
Peso Pluma. It was
Yeah,
that guy.
yeah.
He because he had the Edgar cut, and then he made it into a mullet, and then everybody got that because that was the trend, I guess, to like have his haircut. But then he regretted it so much because I guess he didn't like it at the time. But now it's popular, so that kind of sucks for him.
The Edgar cut is popular.
No, the mullet, the mullet with the Edgar cut.
Gotcha.
Yeah, with that front top half edged up.
I'm a balding man, so I don't really have a hat in this. I mean, I guess I wear a hat all the time. But yeah, you actually did get a different haircut, so that's cool.
Yeah, for once.
It's very Mexican.
Yeah.
Like current trends Mexican, not traditional Mexican.
No, yeah. My tío has had this haircut for like 25 years. It's ridiculous. Have you seen my tío?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Come to the house all the time.
Yeah, it is crazy.
So again, I don't have a choice, but you have hair and you can do whatever you want with your hair.
Yes.
So my question to you
Yes.
is your goal, and I'm not leading or anything.
Okay.
I'm asking one of two options, and it could be a third option, I don't know. Is your goal to be like everybody else or to be unique? When you get a haircut, I don't have a choice.
I don't usually think about that.
Okay.
My thought whenever
So
getting
it's for you.
Yeah, it's for me.
Okay.
But I don't think about what it's going to affect like other people.
No, yeah.
I think the main thing whenever I get a haircut, every time I get a haircut, I always tell them I'm a delivery driver and I have to see people every day. So I want to look that looks more clean, more professional. Because when I show up to the house and my hair's all crazy looking everywhere, well, I mean, which you could say for this mullet, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to try something different, and clean was the main thing. I was like, yeah, I deliver to people's houses, and you know, I'm on the road all the time. So what can I get that looks good? And the person suggested, oh, well, everyone's doing this right now.
Oh, the person, was it Sports Clips?
Yes, it was a lady at Sports Clips.
So she suggested it?
Yeah.
Was she Latina?
Yes.
Yeah.
She was a older Latina woman.
Oh, I know her.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was that lady.
So like dirty blonde hair?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
she did me once. She talked a lot.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. No, when I get a haircut, and you can see kind of my head. No, I wear a hat in all those videos. In the videos we have on the channel. One video?
Yes.
Yeah. And then the other videos that I come out in on YouTube, I'm usually wearing my hat. But yeah, I'm not blessed with hair follicles, strong hair follicles. So usually I just get it all trimmed. I don't really have a plan there. My only styling comes in my beard, and that just trim and kept. So you hear it all the time from people. You have that hair.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, I wish I had, oh, I wish you, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, people seem to like my hair. I don't like my hair.
Get rid of it.
I know, but other people seem to like it, which is weird. I mean, I guess that's that thing, you know, everybody wants what they don't have. Everybody doesn't want what they do have, you know? But yeah, whenever I grow out my hair long to like my shoulder length, everyone would compliment it, and I was like, it's just too hard to manage. It doesn't look as curly as I want it to.
That was your thought process when you had long hair?
Yeah, it was super long, and I mean, I liked it like how it was, like how I used to just have it, but it wasn't as curly as
Did you want a perm?
Kind of.
Your hair was curly. It is curly.
Yeah.
You want a perm?
I kind of wanted it way more curly.
I don't know if I'd be able to look at you in the face if you had that.
If I had a perm?
I would not be able to look at you in the face if you had a perm.
Like, my hair is pretty curly, I guess. But
no, it's curly.
But I wanted it to be more coily. Like a bit more.
Yeah, like
a perm, yeah.
Like Ice Spice. You want to look like Ice Spice.
I don't want to look like Ice Spice.
That's what it sounds like to me.
My hair is...
You want that curly ass hair like that.
My hair is too heavy. It drooped down all the time.
Yeah, so like Scary Spice.
Scary Spice! Yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
No, Scary Spice.
Or the lead singer from Coheed and Cambria. Like, that's how curly you want it to look?
Yes. Like Troy Polamalu.
Like, or him.
Yeah, like Troy Polamalu. Like, everyone would always say, oh yeah, his hair looks like Troy Polamalu, and I would look at myself in the mirror and I look at Troy Polamalu and be like, his hair is so much curlier than mine. I don't know how this is happening.
Excuse me, Head and Shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You're always so interested in me. Like, your thought process.
Yes.
On doing anything. I think I'm finding that you don't have much of one most of the time.
No, I just pretty much do.
Yeah.
I do, and that's it.
And yeah, when I asked the haircut question, it was on behalf of the people who have told you they want your hair.
Yeah.
Or what they, they're jealous or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Because yeah, they also say like, oh, why don't you do anything with it?
Yeah.
And
yeah,
they're right, because you really could.
I could do so much.
Do so many cosplays and look like even Cougar Man. He has wavy hair.
He has pretty good hair. He has really wavy hair.
You can straighten you can do all kinds of shit to your hair.
So right before I had my haircut, it looked like Kaijuki's hair in the beginning of Gotchard. In the very, very beginning of Gotchard, I had his type of hair, like that amount. It got longer and thicker as the series went on, but if I had styled it correctly, it would have looked like Kuga's. Like if I'd straightened it out a bit or made it like less wavy, it would have been like Kuga.
You should do something with your hair.
Yeah.
Like I said, cosplay, and I wasn't kidding. You should put some effort. You got some stuff like the Desire Driver, and, stuff. Especially since I don't know, you're 23.
Yes.
And your main head hair is just on top of your head.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is you don't have a beard.
No, I've failed in that aspect.
So, no, it's just genetic. It's not that. It's just like my head. So you should take advantage of that. See if you can find like-minded people and I don't know, meet somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I told you privately, and also told Arturo this, don't waste your 20s.
Oh, yeah.
So, go out and do stuff. Meet people.
Arturo being our coworker.
Oh, yeah.
Who's also 23.
He's younger than you too, right? Yeah. Because he's not 2023 until...
Oh, yeah, until like...
next week.
Yeah.
He's also not going to be here.
Yep.
Be there next week. Oh, he's going to be there Monday, but that's it. For his birthday.
He's older than me because we're both 23.
Oh, you're both 23 now? Oh, okay,
yeah.
Then he's
Like
He's about to be 24 then.
Yeah, he's about to be 24.
Okay,
He's like
okay.
8 months older than me.
Gotcha. My bad. No, it's like 5.
5? Oh yeah. We're not. We're still in September. I thought for some reason we were in November.
That still would have been shorter amount of months older than you.
Would it? Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah. I think that's it. Oh. Splatoon had their final Splatfest this weekend.
Oh yeah.
And that was really bittersweet. I really liked that game. I didn't play 3 as much as I would have wanted to. I mean, it's not like it's dead. I can go play right now. It's just I wish I'd kept up more with the community in Splatoon 3. Like I did Splatoon 2. Splatoon 2 was my shit, man. I played the shit out of Splatoon 2. But the final Grand Splatfest, the Grand Festival was each game has a set of idols, and in the final one, all 3 sets of idols performed. They had stages. It was a whole like fair festival grounds, and they had like little booths, and they had separate stages for each of the acts, and they would rotate. And then the last day, they did a big performance on this big stage. They had like floating platforms. It was really great. I saw so many interactions, so many people on Twitter and TikTok treating the stage performances and the little stage interactions as like real, like if they were real idols.
Yeah.
And like they're not fictional animated characters. It was, it's so funny. Like I would see the same kind of stuff they would say, like these fans would say about like K-pop or J-pop idols, about these little squid people. Hilarious to me. Hilarious. Like Pearl and Marina, those are 2 of the idols' names. I saw a comment like, oh, you just know they're in love with each other. They hold hands or whatever. And I'm like, like they think?
Yeah.
What?
Like they're not a video game?
It's not 15 dudes operating this rig. What are you talking about? Excuse me. I guess I'm still coughing. But yeah, that was great. And it also reminded me of my roots of that, and just also thinking about Kyoryuger, how I always liked idols. I guess that was just part of my DNA. Speaking of, after we talk about our week, we usually get into this thing called ToyTime.
Yeah.
Where we make something during the week, or maybe we got something. I did get a few things. I got the Gotchu Recaliber.
Yeah.
Gabbu Recaliber, excuse me. That I have not taken a picture of yet. Same with my Gabbu Revolver. I haven't taken a picture of that either. But I will do that soon. That'll be in an episode. I also got my last, I believe it's my last, Gashat that I needed for my complete set. I got Tattle Legacy. No picture for that either. But I will. I'll take a picture of it.
Just know that he has it.
Just to show. It's a super best. It's a reprint. It's a Chinese reprint. Whatever that means. Because it's still in Japanese, like the language and the audio lines. But it was way cheaper than getting it from like one that released 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's too long. 10. How long was it? 7 years? 8 years? Because Gaim just was 10 last year. And he's 3 after. Gaim Drive Goes Exit. Yeah, so in 2 years, it'll be 10 years. So 8 years ago.
Wow.
Getting a Tattle Legacy. One of those, that'd be crazy. And then the last thing that I got sort of for myself for my birthday. I bought this stuff a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago. But I didn't ship it until right before my birthday, so I could hopefully open something on my birthday. Was a bunch of Mii stuff. And I do have pictures of that. I just haven't posted them in this podcast. Yeah, I don't know. Being sad stops you from doing stuff that you like. Maybe next episode I'll put those pictures up here, but I'm not this time. But I think that's our week.
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to cover one Toku Toy Time. I didn't do it, but
Yes.
Toku Tony did. So stick around. We'll be right back. We're back. Tony, what's this?
Whoa! It is Gazer, not Kamen Rider Gazer, just Gazer. He was the
Oh
game
shit,
master.
that's right. That's all it says there is Gazer.
Yeah, just Gazer. No Kamen Rider, even though he has a Vision Driver, not a rider apparently. This was not Giori, the other guy, the producer, the guy in the suit. He was the second to last antagonist of the show, and this is the second to last bad guy suit that we have in Geats. Because the last would be the big bad, the game Deus or whatever, which has the stickers of it right there at the bottom, which is just the same thing but red.
I'm not saying anything because I forgot the name of every single character here.
Yeah,
Wasn't one of them Glazer?
Yeah, so it was Gazer, Glazer 2, Grayon.
No, that's Geats.
Yeah,
I mean Gotchard. And the big final boss was it a red repaint of this?
It was just this, but with those red lines you see right there in the eyes.
No, he was all red and black.
That was his human form, or like his in mask form. Oh no, yeah, it was
the final boss was this, but all red and black, right?
Yeah, because it was I forgot his name.
This race.
That's right. No, I'm looking at the Rider Wiki right now. It probably is this race.
It's not this race.
Kamen Riders. Look up Geats and 03 pops up. What the hell? Geronimo? Oh no, it's from the movie. Germa, that's right. The really easy thing is that I just have to go to the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
The last episode's called Daybreak. That's funny. Giori, Daichi, Samas, Zin, Kyun, Suel.
That's right.
Suel, the man with the mask and the red robes. And he turns into Kamen Rider Suel Gazer.
So what's the difference between the eyes here then? I don't remember.
It's just that the eyes are the exact same on the top, on his head, and on that sticker sheet right there. It's just those red lines have been added on.
What's the difference? What's the significance? I completely forgot.
Like the character.
Yeah, why did those lines get added?
This is Gazer, and then the one with the red lines is Suel Gazer, before his final form, which is the red one.
Oh.
Yeah, Suel Gazer, and then Regad Omega is his final form, which is the red and black one. Or black and red one.
Oh, I just spilled my drink. We'll take a real quick break. And we're back. Sorry about that. So the final form of this guy is Regad Omega.
Yes.
This is Suel Gazer.
Yes.
I don't see the red lines on.
It's because they're on the sticker sheet.
Oh, so you have.
I have
regular.
I have Gazer on there.
Oh, does it also have a sticker for Suel Gazer on the little base plate?
No, unfortunately not. Even though they are two different characters, they should,
have different,
different names, but they do not. Regad Omega is one that I also have. I have all of the Gazers, or the Glazers, all of those I have those Sotos. Just haven't made them yet, which is why I wanted to start with this one, which is what I think is the cleanest looking one. It was going to be a theme. I was going to have a theme to all the Sotos I was going to do for the next few weeks, but I was just going to throw that out because I couldn't find too many examples of it. It was Sotos with purple outlining, with purple accents. Because Gazer has purple accents. But I could not.
You got a package.
Yes.
Did you want to open it here right now?
No, it's just an extra battery for the Ring camera.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing super crazy.
Oh, okay.
Nothing super best. China re-release.
See, to me, it looks blue.
Right?
Yeah.
The other thing, they were for sure purple on the sticker sheet, which is weird.
That is weird. That is weird.
Yeah, we're straight. It also could be the lighting in my room. I have that orange light on top. That orange light as my my ceiling fan.
You said
light.
you were gonna do purple undertones, but you didn't know it was purple until you saw the stick. You didn't think it was purple until you saw the sticker sheet.
No, I mean I saw it there and I thought, oh, the next ones I'm gonna do are gonna all be purple because I like the way this purple looked. I was just doing this one because I thought it was the cleanest looking Gazer.
That's it. It's not. It's the eyes look so different from the box, but it's.
Yeah.
I know it's right, but it doesn't look right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks.
It looks different.
It looks very different. Yeah.
Huh? Because when I was looking at the pictures for the suit,
Oh yeah, I see it.
it looks. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. Like I'm looking at them right here, back,
Side by side, back to back.
back to back, and yeah, the only difference is the head stickers.
Mm-hmm.
But your head stickers look purple. I don't see any purple in the picture. It looks like one of those.
That
What?
purple is from my PC.
Oh.
You see the purple on the
Yeah.
Gazer stand?
Yeah. Okay. It just
Maybe that's why I thought
so
it looked
different.
more purple, because I had purple color next to the blue.
yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a good design. I really didn't want to do any of the Gazers because they had so much stickers. But then I thought to myself, well, if that's gonna stop me from doing just the Gazers, then it's gonna stop me from doing Black General Tanuki. It's gonna stop me from doing Geats 9, most of the gotchards. So like, okay, I'll just do this one to start with, a sticker heavy one, because this is an all white character. His character was pretty much all white, like that. The torso.
Yeah. The you can see the stickers.
Yeah, it's crazy how much like it's all white.
Yeah.
But yeah, so getting back into it, starting with a sticker heavy so I can get the feel of it again. Feels pretty good actually.
What was the last thing you made before this? Blockies don't count.
Yeah, the blockies. But the last Soto, I couldn't tell you. I don't remember actually.
Wasn't that the last time you had a theme? Was the purple people? No. It was a while
No.
ago.
Oh. I could just check Discord.
Oh, from the pictures you sent me?
Yeah, because it's in Discord. That means I'd have to open it up. The last thing was Wazoo. No, it wasn't. Te quiero 1%. Hey. Oh, it was Kuga. No, it was Dread. It was Dread for the Dread episode.
Dread.
Also kind of purplish.
Dread.
Navy.
Dread. Oh, from gotchard.
Yeah.
I actually forgot who that was.
And I also am getting Gavv Soto 1 and 2. I already ordered those. So those are going to be coming in pretty soon. I know Gavv comes in later on this month. Gavv 1 comes in later on this month. So I'm very excited to get that.
What about gotchard one?
Gotchard 1, it's non-existent. I'd have to get it on Mandarake, without the cards.
Mm.
If they're even on Mandarake, I was still looking for so long and I just couldn't find them.
Yeah, so you still don't have a base gotchard Soto?
Nope, still don't. I have the Daybreak. I still haven't made that because I wanted to save it to make the base, but I didn't got it. Sucks.
In my procurement of several I items, I made a address in Japan.
Whoa.
To have that ships only over there. To go there, it's like a warehouse type thing.
Oh, okay.
To get shipped here. I've also been using a lot of buy E.
Yeah.
So I'm just giving you like tips or stuff to look into, or if you need to use my address, let me know. I even came with a phone number.
Oh wow.
But it's only for, again, stuff that gets shipped there.
Yeah.
Stuff that doesn't ship internationally.
Wow, that's crazy.
But Lapone's their company. You guys need to make everything available overseas. Y'all have a lot of fans over here. Lapone Entertainment. Lapone, Lapone.
Wouldn't they be Pony?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Lapone.
Lapone. I don't know.
There's no accent over the E, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But Lapone is funny to say, so. I think, was that it for your toy time?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was everything.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna talk about Nope.
Whoa.
We're gonna talk about
superhero time.
We're right back. We're back. What's this?
This is Kamen Rider Gavv, episode 1. A Kamen Rider made of snacks?
Now, what does the Rider Wiki say?
The Rider Wiki says, a snack Kamen Rider?
It's gonna be a fun year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
So the subs that we're watching this from are British. So there are gonna be some over the seas colloquialisms that we may not be used to.
Right.
We're kind of used to it because we saw Geets with this same sub or group.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna be honest. For me, it is still weird to read mum instead of mom. Mum feels so unnatural to me. So that happens a lot in this episode specifically because it is about, we see stuff about his mum. But this is the first episode of the new Rider.
Yeah, new Rider, new villains, new gross shit.
Yeah.
A lot of eating involved, which I'm still a little bit iffy about, but I mean, if it looks cool, then I'm in. And if it feels right. Introduction starts with our main character, Shoma. Can you guess his last name?
Yeah, I know his last fucking name.
Shoma Stomach.
Yeah.
Being chased around in a facility by these guys in streetwear tech clothing.
I think it's interesting. Our first glimpse into the episode is the ride troopers of the season.
Yep.
Maybe. It most likely is, but these look like these are gonna be a threat later on in the season.
Mm-hmm. Like the foot soldiers for a bigger bad.
Yeah.
I mean, see this bullshit.
Yeah. What'd you think?
I thought the concept is really cool. I love this this space and this idea of what they're doing. It's just it doesn't look that great, although it does what it can. It does what it can for the most part, but I'm liking to see where this is going. Like, what is this dimension with all these doors? And they just came from a facility with all these doors, I guess. That background inside the door looks like that old Microsoft.
Looks like Dumb Brothers.
Yeah.
I think King Oger did them a disservice and made them feel too confident in doing all this full CG background stuff. Don't get me wrong. There was a lot of issues with King Oger's CG background stuff, but they're doing like big camera moves and big like sort of not even just the camera, but the actors and stuff are doing big movements.
Look at this place.
And I think if you don't have enough time to render, it looks off. Now you kept saying you were hoping that because they did this so much in advance, it'd be better.
Yeah, they would have time, like more time, like you said, to render the spaces. If they were really showing these off, well, which they were, if they were showing these off to investors in China,
it's not investors, it's the censors.
Oh, censors in China, they would have a little bit more time beforehand, but I guess not to do these renders.
No, because like I was saying, they don't have 2 teams. They have a team.
Yeah, a
so they had to split up that team, which I think mistake. They shouldn't have done that.
But here you go.
Yeah, there is some cool stuff here, and it is ambitious. But boy, what a way to just start the episode! It's like we have no idea why he's running. We have no idea what anything is happening. What this room even more is like.
Yeah.
Super confusing.
We're in the middle of a fight. We're in the middle of a
chase sequence.
There you go. Yeah, chase
sequence.
This
is a MC Escher drawing. What's really funny about Toku, whenever they do stuff like this, they don't do it all the way or enough. They always leave it like it's a thing happening in an empty void, because this environment has nothing outside of it.
Right.
It's just this one like little floating room kind of upstairs and doors and shit. It reminds me of Double. The what's his name? Phillips. Not Philip.
WX. Philip and Jay Schlatt.
Damn it, what's his name? The other one. Damn, Shotaro? No, yeah, it is Philip. Philip's Shotaro is the main guy. Philip is the singer, Masaki.
Yep, Philip and Shotaro Hidari.
Yeah, Philip. Sorry, y'all. I remember so much shit. Like last night, you were watching Kuga.
Yeah.
And I saw Tanaki Eri for a split second, and I was like, "Hey, that's Chisato from Mega Ranger, Mega Yellow." I don't remember her being in Kuga. I didn't watch Kuga. I don't remember her being in Kuga, so that was cool.
I never. I don't know the cast that much of the Mega Rangers, but she's like one of the main characters
in Kuga.
Yeah, in Kuga, she's the information broker.
She's Mega Yellow, and she's awesome. I love her so much. Tanaki, Eddie.
But this is super ambitious.
Yeah, like I was saying, the white void room that Philip gets whenever he's trying to think of something in his mind palace or whatever. That's what this reminds me of.
I like the term mind palace.
So look, so there is an infinite void. There is a ground. But what is that? Is like the Grand Canyon?
It looks like the Grand Canyon.
Looks weird. This bothered the hell out of me. That he lands on this old-fashioned blue door.
Yeah. And then he comes out of a helicopter. Airplane.
Airplane. I don't know. I would have put an airplane door, right? I would have made.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Made it look like an airplane door that he came out.
I mean, the theme of that is like what you're saying. It's just like a random ass door. The door that he lands on is a different door than the rest of the doors that are there. So like, there's some significance, I guess. There.
It's a physical door. It's a real door. All the rest is CG.
Yeah. So like, I mean, all the doors are different, kind of, but this one is the most different because it's the one that he lands on, I guess. But yeah.
Wait, that's not Gotchard's door, is it?
It probably is.
The main.
No, because Gotchard's door was a sliding door.
Was it?
I think so.
I don't remember.
Yeah, so he falls out of an airplane through the cockpit door, and as he's falling down, he sees Paris, France.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the Eiffel Tower right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. No, he sees Tokyo Tower, and he's falling down. And he says, "Oh, is this the place my mom thought about?" And then we all thought, "Mom."
Yeah.
Wash up on a beach. Kid finds him. He's interested. He's super hungry. So, Oh, intro card. So we get this sort of not explanation and like middle of the thing because he was in the middle of a chase scene, so he has no reason to explain anything to the audience about anything.
As for every first episode of Rider, no opening song, just title card, and then just like every first Rider episode, at the very end we get the song during an action sequence.
Yeah.
This is the part, if you remember in gotchard, where they would show like what cards are featured for the episode. This looks to be home base.
Yeah. So this is
Its clothes are even hanging back there.
Oh yeah, look at that. This looks like a candy shop, right? Or something.
No, this looks like a quarter, like a place to live. Looks like a house.
I was about
There's
to say,
nothing here that looks like it's a.
the only thing that's making me think of like this is a candy shop is all the vibrant colors.
Uh-huh.
I didn't actually look at anything on the tables or anything.
Yeah.
There's no. I saw a gummy bear and I thought, oh, it's a candy shop. No, it's just a house with vibrant colors.
Yeah.
Floating shelves. Looks really cool though. I like the circular room right there.
I mean, maybe maybe that was their intention, was to make you think it was a candy shop. But yeah, no, this is just a house, dog. It's just the living quarters. And you haven't seen episodes 2 or 3.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I saw them live. Yeah, this place doesn't show up until episode 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is just a house. And then we're back. This is where the title drops for the episode.
Yep. Episode 1. Kid's crossing the road. He says, "Oh, do you have any food on you? Stop following me." And he talks about his mom. He's like, "Oh, I have to get these seashells back to my mom. They're for her gift." And Shoma says, "Oh, mom." And he has a flashback of his mom being all sad about it. And this actress, oh, it doesn't say. Or maybe it does.
Whoever it is.
Yeah. No, it doesn't have stomach mom. Stomach mom. Mom stomach.
One of the things I saw that I hope we get. Oh, not something I saw. Yeah, I guess it did. But it was sort of a reaction to the mom issues that we're gonna probably see here. Rider will make 1 million bad dad riders.
Oh, I saw that.
Before they make a single one mom rider. And this doesn't give me hope. Not much anyway, because we saw that gotchard also had a mom the whole time that didn't do anything. But yeah, maybe she gets to be a writer, hopefully. I don't know.
Maybe let's see something.
I mean, we saw what happens to her.
Let's break some new ground.
Oh, Truckun.
Yeah, Truckun's dead. No more isekai. So the kid was about to get isekai'd.
Yep.
About to get transformed, get a brand new anime to his name, have some good adventures, but Shoma decided to fuck that up. Step right in front of the kid with the truck and destroys it. He is like a brick wall. He stands there and the truck folds around him as these two delivery drivers, funny move, they just pop out as the pose that they're doing in the moment.
I think it's interesting that they had them do this, because obviously, what pose do you have them jump out?
Yeah.
Not noticing that they're driving and about to hit a kid. Also, only one of them has an airbag.
Yeah. That's where the driver always lives. Faulty passenger airbags. So they hit him with the vehicle. They pop out. He catches them real quick, sets them on the ground.
Yeah, that was weird. In terms of physics and how they got over him. That he only has one airbag. That's so fucked up.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. I like the scene a lot.
One of them would have fucking.
Yeah, that would have been it. He would have went through.
It would have, the two of them would have been isekai.
And you know what? They don't have seatbelts on.
Yeah. This is all just violations, because you can see you have seatbelts in this vehicle.
Yeah, man, put your seatbelt on.
Yeah. Hey,
faulty vehicle.
Hey, Boonboomger must have hated this fucking episode.
Because the seatbelt.
Because of all the lessons they're trying to teach at the end of each episode.
Oh,
of Boonboomger.
yeah. You guys are violating them all. They didn't check their procedures or nothing.
They didn't. Well, Yeah, well, and you know what? The kid did cross when it was time to cross. We did see that, so it was definitely the driver's fault.
Oh, but you know what? Kid didn't put his hand up.
He didn't put his hand up. He still also didn't see.
No, yeah, he didn't look both ways.
Yeah, so just if Boonboomger was rating this, it'd probably be a 0 out of 10, to be honest. They probably stopped watching right here.
Yeah. Picks him up, grabs him. They're shell shocked. They don't do nothing else.
Yeah.
Choco Man.
Yeah.
You can tell by his color scheme.
I was gonna say it's unfortunate we're gonna have to see him wearing brown.
Yeah.
All season. How boring. Brown and
black leather.
Purple. Watch.
Yeah. So he's Karakita Hanto. Oh, his email's right there. You can email that.
Mm-hmm. And his phone number.
And his phone number.
Yeah.
I hope that's not a real phone number.
I did think it was interesting that he put his name in English there.
Yeah.
Karakita Hanto.
Karakita Hanto. He is a detective or a investigator. He talks to this lady. He's like, "Hey, how you doing? Yeah, have you heard anything about your husband?" And she freaks out.
Can you see if she was in Dawn Brothers?
Yeah, sure. Let me see. Guest cast. I cannot see that. They have no link for this lady. Keiko Shirabe? I think it is right here.
No way, Keiko?
Yeah, Keiko Shirakabe. Shiraakabe. Images. Oh yeah, I see her right here. Let me see if her IMDb is up. Oh, it just has her on IMDb as that one thing, so I don't think so.
Okay. She gave me Dawn Brothers energy.
Yeah, no, I don't see anything else from her on here. Probably a Japanese actress. We have no information of that over here in the West.
Yeah.
But yeah, detective stuff. She's distraught about her husband. They haven't found him yet, and this guy is like, "Have you seen a monster that looks like this with a stomach for his mouth?" And T's like, "I'm not dealing with you again. I'm not dealing with y'all anymore. You're ridiculous. Go away." All right, cool. So now we get this introduction to this character with his partner, I guess, or his boss.
It's his boss.
With the agency. He's kind of a sleazy looking guy, right?
Yes.
He's definitely going to be a bad guy.
He's gonna have a stomach on his fucking, or a mouth on his stomach.
Yeah. So he says to our Choco Man, he's like, "Monsters aren't real to these people. You got to talk to them regular." He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, boss." So there's like some connection here. They're trying to look for these monsters, which they haven't found yet, which is Shoma and the people that we're gonna see later on this episode. But did you find it? Okay.
No, the name of the lady was that was her. I think you gave me her.
Oh, like the character's
name, yeah.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun,
Could you go to the next slide, please?
Oh yeah.
Next guy. So this is one of the villains that we see. He's only shown a little bit. He's given orders by these guys, the troopers that we see in the last scene, and these standees, acrylic standees, which I think is really cool, to have like the people that have been eaten in traps in these standees. I think that's a cool concept. I think that works well with marketability. If you want to have some characters, I know it's kind of like it's kind of like gross or like not cool, but like to have a person stuck like that, and you can have like a standee of that. You can buy those. The red thread.
Well, I mean, they're nobody though.
True that. The red thread that looks like it is supposed to be a tongue, is what it seems like, because it wraps around the person and then makes them the standee. So he gives them to the bad guy, which is the bad guy with a symbol, with a bat, with a mouth, which is what I think the helmet is supposed to be. Like a bird.
Check out his rider belt. Fancy.
Oh, that's a good one. Damn, I think I have that one too.
I think it looks kind of like taffy or
taffy.
candy.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, I think the only way they can get away with selling standees like this if they were The Kamen Rider girls.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that. There you go. So for the reward of capturing those people, he gives them this, which is we found out later in the episode, a dark treat, which is just a thicker gummy with their evil logo symbol on it.
I do like that they take the time to put their logo on their evil treats.
Yeah, it's nice.
Just like real life drug dealers.
Yeah. So we go back to the little boy home base. Those are King Oger little figures that boy has right there. You see that?
Are they?
Yeah.
That's Daybreak.
Yeah, it's Daybreak and Daybreak.
No, that's
It's the bad guy and then one of the troopers.
what was his name?
Yeah, I forget too.
No.
Don Armage.
No. His name was.
His name was something or
Did
other.
it start with a G?
Oh, I have it right here. Yeah.
What did it start with?
No,
Don't say it. Just what did it start with?
I guess I don't have it. Oh, yeah. It started with a D. No, that's the other guy. God damn it.
This is.
Oh my god, it's these names I'm forgetting, so I'm looking at them and I'm like, that's not it.
Is it Gazer?
Oh, yeah.
It is?
No. It's
What did it start with?
D.
Damn it. Is it damn it?
No.
It's disaster, isn't it?
No, but you're very close.
Disaster.
No.
Oh, give me the next letter.
D-E.
Next one?
D-E-S.
Fuck. Go ahead.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Desnarak.
Death Narak.
Yeah, Death Narok, leader of the Bug Naroks. And that's a Bug Narok right there.
And kill you.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Death Narok. So we go back to the home base, which is this kid's little hideout from his parents, I guess, and he is introduced to gummies. Shoma eats one and freaks out. Oh, this is a gummy, so juicy, flavor, sweetie, juicy, like the commercial, right? He's like, you have gummies here, and he freaks out over all the different candies he has, and it's like, oh, we can't have candies in my place. He didn't say that, but you know, it's like a kid. We don't have candies at my house.
Shoma?
Yeah. And as he eats the candies, a little poppin' gummy comes out of his stomach. As we see a bunch of poppin' gummies come out, he reveals to the kid that it's probably from my stomach belt. What the hell? Very cool. It's just attached to him by the stomach. The belt attaches as he henshins, which is cool. And then you see the poppin' gummy right there. Full display. CG, 3D.
Did you mean to be recapping the whole episode?
Kinda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, just because it's the first episode. I don't know what happens next.
They just that he has it in his hand.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was weird that. So the kid doesn't know what's going on, and neither does Shoma. And he's like, "Why don't you know what's going on?" But then he also says something like, "They came for me. That means I can use them."
Yeah, they came for me. I guess that means they're my minions.
No, Kuga, right?
Yeah.
Where it's a natural belt, like it's part of them.
Yeah.
I do not like it here. Mostly because it implies it's from his insides.
Yeah, it's his second stomach.
It's like a protrusion from his belly button. That's I'm not into that. And then again, the teeth are all yellow.
Yeah, so what we get from the scene, or what I got from the scene, was that he's eating gummies and candies for the first time. He can't have candies back at his home planet or home world or whatever, so he eats a candy and he gets these minions. He doesn't know what they are. because he's never had sweets like that before. Because in the flashback later on in the episode, his mom tells him, "Don't eat our candies." Something like that. So he has some candies. He has them new. He has to figure it out.
You reacted to this.
Yeah. I thought it was so weird.
Yeah.
That this kid just has a straight up phone.
Oh.
Or that the kid... It's just that I'm not used to... Because here in the West, kids have, like, phones, but they only use them for, like, TikTok or whatever. Whenever I was growing up, I had a flip phone to know where I was at all times. So now seeing kids with big ass iPhones,
that's what got you?
Yeah.
Not the way he's fucking holding it? Not where he can't hear and they can't hear him talk?
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that.
Look at where's his ear at? That's so shit. I don't know. That was my reaction to this. Like, what? I thought that's what your reation was too. Like,
oh, that
he's holding it so bad.
His ear is straight up to the screen.
That's not anything. This kids. I mean, I was a teacher. Kids had their phones that calling and everything. This was just a weird take, in my opinion. Not your take.
No, yeah, that he has his ear up to the
choosing
screen.
To have him answer the phone in this. I've done this before. You can't hear.
No, not at
all. I thought that was weird. I thought that's what you were reacting to. You shocked the hell out of me that it was the fact that he had a phone.
Yeah. There's a little kid having a phone. Yeah, I was thinking I found weird. So the dad calls me. He's like, "Oh, where you at? Your mom got home. Where are the she-shells?" Like, okay, I gotta go. Kid runs off. Shoma's by himself. The kid runs into one of the bad guys.
Real quick, I appreciated that this was the mom came back from work and the dad's cooking. That's
Nice.
I appreciate that. Look at how he has the phone. Goddammit.
Yeah.
It's mostly on his mouth. Yeah.
She says, I'll be back for you, whatever. Like, okay, be safe. The guy that got the dark treat put it back in its case and is now about to eat it. He only eats halfway.
He got it loose? How did he... Oh, yeah, he took it out.
Yeah, okay, he took it out.
Took it out, put it back in.
Put it back in, is not taking it out again. Took a bite, really gross bite.
Yes.
His teeth aren't made for that. He takes one bite, he's like, oh yeah, I got the power, whatever. Stomach mouth comes out and eats the rest of the dark treat, transforming him into a monster. Not now, though. Shoma is leaving and is trying to go back to his parents while this guy sees him and is like, oh, you have much joy. I can take that, which I guess is like their thing. These people they're going to eat joy from people. So yeah, he follows Shoma, or he follows the kid, and Shoma follows them. Oh, right, flashback.
Yeah, he's having a daydream kind of thinking about his mom and stuff.
Yeah. About his mom.
I think this looks very much like the actor. I think they did a pretty good job on casting this kid.
Yeah, so the actor is for adult Shoma is Hidekazu Chinen. Chinen? Yeah, Chinen. And the young Shoma is played by Haru Takagi. Very cool. I definitely thought they were going to be related.
Well, the main reason I took this picture is because he has a fuck ass sweater on still. A hoodie.
Yeah, he has a hoodie.
Like, that's all he wears his whole life is this kind of hoodie. I thought that was funny. I do kind of think it's interesting that they're all white. I don't know if that's part of the memory.
I hope there's some relevance to that. I hope it's not just...
Or their royalty. Yeah. And they have to wear white fuck ass hoodies. I think it's funny that he's wearing a hoodie, like, still as a kid. Especially if we see him full on as a kid and he has the zipper on his stomach still. It's like not doing much with the character. It's just that he is the exact same as a little kid to now. No growth or anything. Which we see that a lot in production, where no real thought is put into development of the character. It's just, nope, that's the same. But we'll see how this plays out.
Yeah, I just thought that was like a thing that they wanted to do to like to let you know that this is the same character.
Right, but we don't need that.
It's just the same.
There's
character.
No reason not to think it's somebody else.
Yeah.
I mean, if we saw Kid,
yeah, I mean, I guess.
If we saw Kid Kamen Drive, are we not gonna buy it if he's not wearing a suit?
If he's wearing a suit and suit and tie.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, they don't have or Emu if he's a kid, he has to be wearing
Doctor's
a
outfit.
doctor's outfit. Yeah. Yeah. I thought that's what's so funny and ridiculous about this. It's like, oh, that must be him because he's wearing a hoodie and he's a kid. Again, this is a kid show.
I do like these hoodies. I might want to get one. They're up on Toku Lecture, but they're stupid expensive.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, and they're not gonna be our size either. Let's be
No,
honest.
but also they, where we live, there's no need for a hoodie anywhere.
Nah, we're getting there.
Almost. Well, I hope we're so
soon,
close.
hopefully. Yeah, it's so hot.
Yep.
Yeah, so he remembers with that thing.
Creepy guy catches up to him. He's like, "Get the fuck away from me!"
Great casting on this man.
Yeah.
I want to know where we are actually.
Welcome to California.
I want to know where we are.
That's cool. I'm assuming this is like a Japanese interpretation of a California restaurant. Like this is like a restaurant outdoor bar type area. So they have palm trees everywhere to make you feel like you're in California.
And they have a sign on the floor.
Welcome to California.
California. Oh,
Hey, you're saying about the casting for this guy? He looks a lot like Kaji brother. Don Brothers Pink.
oh, Kiji brother.
Kaji brother.
Yeah. He looks creepy, and that's definitely what they were going for.
Oh, yeah.
And they nailed it.
Yeah.
This is Nightmares.
This guy got a mouth coming out of his stomach. Like a real mouth, not like a driver mouth.
Yes, with lips and gums, like it's
A mouth.
It's thought of, yeah.
Yeah.
And
a gross tongue.
And his teeth are cleaner than Gavv's second stomach.
Nasty. That's a good shot.
See, so what the hell?
Oh, that's an American school bus. That's an American school bus. Japanese letters.
See, I don't know where the hell this is.
Where are we? Are we in California?
No, I don't. And then all the shipping containers.
Yeah. Okay, that's weird.
Look how gross that is. Look how his tongue is darker the closer he gets to his mouth.
Yeah. Kid comes back, or Shoma comes back to protect the kid. Fight ensues, obviously. So we get a cool little fight scene. He takes out a thing, puts it in the thing
I hope they don't sell this shit.
of his stomach, which is like a second mouth, putting it in his other second mouth. So he puts it in like that, and then he transforms into the monster.
I think it should have looked like a gummy or a candy or something. Or like fruits, but that's bad. Vegetables.
Yeah. There he is. He's a wolf. He's a Beowulf. With 4 or 5 mouths. Nice. Epic fight ensues. Shoma is obviously super strong because the truck-kun wrapped around him, but he can't do nothing to this bad guy. He's super strong. And he gets thrown around a bunch, and he sees visions of his mom from the past, I assume. She also got caught up with these bad guys. Look at that, wrapped up in, and now she's an acrylic standee forever.
And you can see she's also just wearing all white.
Yeah.
And there's a symbol of the bad guys, I guess.
Yeah.
We don't know much.
Yeah, he tries to fight back. Can't do it. Gets whooped on for like 2 minutes straight. Kind of crazy.
He's not wearing white.
Oh, look at that.
So it might be a royalty thing. It might be a thing where they have to wear white, and maybe he rebelled and left, or I don't know.
Yeah.
But let's see if there is a reason for their white clothes.
Yeah, I hope there is.
Or if there is, if it doesn't even matter.
In the end.
I'm over Kamen Rider dads, but I want them to explain where his dad is.
Yeah,
right now.
I'm very.
I know. I just want to get it over with.
Yeah.
I'm done with that shit.
So we see the mom. We need the dad somewhere. Please don't make him a recurring
nothing
background character for something or whatever. Make him a thing.
He's not even a character.
No, yeah. Just make him something, please.
Yeah. Yeah, remember Geets' dad?
Of course course I remember Geets' dad. He was...
No.
You know.
It didn't matter.
No.
It was just a man.
Oh, yeah. Well...
Because the mom was a god.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing. What I'm saying is, you can have a dad that doesn't count. Just acknowledge it.
Yeah. The only thing that we got for Geets' dad was that he was a Roman soldier. Or something.
Is that... No, he's like an ancient soldier.
Yeah, he's like an ancient soldier.
That's what led to the god... You know, the games and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, he gets beat up on for too long.
Blood.
Oh yeah, so he gets beat up on. All the gummies come out of him. They say, "Eat me, eat me, eat me." That's their little jingle that they have. And he's like, "Eat you? Okay, cool." He puts it in his mouth, and the gummy starts crying. I think this is so cute. I love that these little poppin' gummies have sort of a personality. I like that a lot. That they, you know, are actively trying to help him. I like that. That they're sentient.
Do you like that they're sentient?
Kind of, sort of, yeah. I like that they are showing Shoma how to do his own, like his belt thing, and that they want to get eaten because they're gummies, they're candies.
Yeah.
Just kind of like how I liked how the cards were sentient in Gotchard. I loved that.
The cards? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were so, like, their own personality and all that. He puts it in. He turns into Kamenrider Gavv. Cool sequence happens. He turns the thing just like Bildo's belt. All the gummies come out of him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm let me see. I'm grateful that this is not the same kind of thing where an evil organization made a rider belt and blah 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 blah. It might still be that, which is why his is so different. His stomach is so different from everybody else's.
Yeah, that's what the bad guy says too.
And I've been wanting new and different from Rider for a while, and I'm kind of getting it here. It's sort of a chicken and egg thing where he's getting the power to turn into a rider from himself. Like those gummies are coming out of his body.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're going back into his body.
Yeah.
I don't understand the logistics behind it.
Yeah, it's a little strange.
And I don't know if they're going to explain it. If they do, it's probably going to be, oh, you were kidnapped and did experience on you, and they made your belt, your stomach thing, be able to do this at a young age to fight. I don't know. This isn't. I don't know how they're gonna explain it, because like I said, I've been wanting something different because we've been getting what I said for so long.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking bad guy made a belt to do this,
which is the Ichigo thing.
Belt, or it is. Belt made by an organization. Turns out that organization is bad. Revice Geets.
Yeah.
01. Yeah. And again, this is too early to say for the first episode. But yeah, it was weird that he eats a gummy. This thing comes out. He puts this thing in his second mouth. That makes the gummies actually. You see it come out of his arms.
Yeah,
they actually come out.
Like it seeps out of his skin.
And I like that he's in a bag, like a gummy bag. So they flow out, and then they come back into his second mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how he transforms.
Yeah. The gummy envelops him.
Yeah, and it kind of looks like Iron Man, the nanotech.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, like it grows around him in a certain way.
If you've ever seen Big Hero 6, like that too.
There you go. He transforms. We get these cool shots. This whole fight scene was really, really well shot. It was so nice to see.
He did a 01.
Yeah, he did a frozen time punch.
Yeah.
Gumi. Juicy. So all the candies right there. Cookies, chips, Vrocan.
Snags.
Yeah. Punches the chest. It bounces off a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And as he gets hit and punched, it gets battle damaged.
Mhm.
The gummies aren't very durable.
Mhm.
He get hits once and they come off immediately. See that?
Mhm.
So he has to eat more candies, which are the minions that follow him around, so that he can recharge
Mhm.
and get more shields and all that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Look at
That
that.
looks like the start of a superhero time bumper.
Oh, nice. There's a nice kick. There's a shoot with the gumi. And then he pulls out his sword. Oh no, the mom comes.
Yeah, this was wild. That I guess they live close enough that she could wander into this
Storage facility.
storage, like, yeah,
The shipping crate yard.
She just knew he was there, or maybe he has the thing on his phone that tracks him.
Yeah, you can do that. It's on those iPhones. It's called Find My.
And it had to be the mom so that he can have more trauma about his mom.
Yeah.
And yeah, he sacrifices himself.
In the episode, in the series.
They or the mom at least doesn't. She's scared because he looks like a monster. I guess. Sick ass looking monster.
Yeah. I want a monster like that.
Human looking monster wearing a body armor.
Totally not a mana suit.
And he's, I guess used to it. He thinks he's a monster too.
Yeah.
And yeah, he shoots out the sword again. Just comes from him, from inside of him. He didn't add anything to make the gummy to make that come out. He didn't add a gochizo. He didn't add a gochizo to make this come out. It just came out. And yeah, this was kind of a cool scene.
Yeah,
cool
this
fight.
is really nice. In the middle of shipping containers, spaced out like what's his name? David Hasselhoff? No.
Oh.
Who's that guy? The one that does the splits in between?
Oh, JCVD.
Oh yeah. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
Sort of like that. That's what I thought. I was it's like a Jean-Claude Van Damme thing, but obviously that's here in the West. So they do that. He flips upside down. Really cool stuff. I like this fight scene a lot. They did this in the Soto as well. In the Soto blog, they did this shot. Yeah, it was real cool. I like this a lot too, like a colorful background, stuff like that for the attacks and all that, where it's not just like the outside and then they add CG or whatever. It's like a colorful background. He shoots out this thing.
Yeah, it's like a super from a video game. Yeah, they've been. I give shit to Ultraman for doing it, but I love it whenever Sentai does it every year. Their super attacks always have
like a background.
Even before the mech, when they have like the Boonboomgers, they do the little driving thing.
Oh yeah.
When they're in that hyperspace. I appreciate it. Maybe coming over here to Gavv too. Finally. Yeah, because gotchard didn't have any of that. I can't think of any.
No, it was all like just in the real world, but with CG aspects.
Yeah.
Which is why I like this so much.
But yeah, I give shit to Ultraman because it makes it look like a commercial, and this looks like a commercial.
Yeah.
And nothing happens.
Nothing happens with that. It's like a gag for like a split second. It doesn't feel like a gag, but I assume that's what they were trying to go for. And it doesn't do anything. The Gochizo hits the guy, doesn't do nothing, and the Gochizo cries. That's hilarious. That's funny.
I hope there's a payoff for this.
Yeah, I so hope there's a payoff.
Otherwise, it is straight up buy this toy.
Yeah, for nothing.
Yeah.
The guy gets angry, throws a shipping container at him. Another cool shot where he does a jump flip backwards, cuts the container in half, jumps through it. Then horror happens. The monster turns into a dog.
Yeah.
Not good.
And then he gets a lollipop Gochizo.
Yeah. Brokan. He's on a buggy now. Very cool.
Nagihamasta Station. They're in Japan.
Oh wow. Oh, you got that shot?
Yeah.
Stupid close up. Don't be that close up, please.
Oh, I got it twice.
Epic fight chase ensues. See the Choco Man. This was a cool fight. It just looks weird. It doesn't look great, but it's a very cool fight. We see a good shot of Gavv. He punches him off a rooftop again. Look at that. We go to the... You said there was a Don Brothers set?
Yeah.
We go to the Don Brothers set so he can do his final rider kick, which is the Kickin' Gumi, which he gets right here. That's on his shoulder right there, you see.
Yeah.
See that? He does it? Look at those feet.
Oh,
Nice.
The arms are not attached to the body.
No.
Neither are the legs.
Nope. Very cool. Look at that. Extra piece you have to put on the Soto.
Yeah.
It looks nice though. I like his rider kick pose. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like how Gotchard had the one leg up.
Mm-hmm.
I like this a lot.
Not a fan of the first rider kick.
No, it's not very traditional.
Not a kick.
Yeah.
It's a stomp. Because it ends with him like releasing pressure on him.
Uh-huh.
You don't remember this place in Don Brothers?
Not really. What did they use a lot?
No. Oh no. It was like episode 4.
Oh. Episode 4, like, what did they want to is there like Don Momotaro wants to like attack them, his teammates?
Is that? I mean, that's every episode.
True that. But I'm thinking because like it's episode 4, I'm thinking like, is this a place for that?
Let me.
Well, anyways.
Just because I said episode 4, I'm gonna just check that one and see if I'm right.
All right. So this is an epic rider kick. Rider stomp. He kicks him, puts his foot on his chest, and then releases, I guess, the rest of the gummies to hit him again. And then that's the explosion that causes him to jump out. Gavv, for the most part in the series, has been very jumpy and bouncy. I like that a lot. Obviously, he's a gummy, so like the squishiness of that, the bounce, is really nice. And I like that he himself is a bouncy, squishy person. I like that a lot. I also like the suit, the color design. The purple and the light blue go so hard. And I'm not saying that just because I like purple and blue. I think those two colors go really well together in this design. I like the yellow also, the accents. The red is a little weird. Red stomach belt. Oh, there it is. Okay.
It was episode 2.
Oh, okay.
It looks like an abandoned like mall.
Yeah, mall. Right? Like
yeah.
That's dead grass, like straight up.
Yeah.
So what'd they do here?
That was their first time they did avatar change.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, again, just like gotchard, the belt sticks out like crazy on the overall design of the
Yeah, it should have been yellow or something to match the accents.
Yeah, because there is kind of yellow out of nowhere too.
Yeah. Yellow in his eyes and his gauntlets and legs.
So what do you think about this? They die.
That's kind of bittersweet. I mean, they're they're sentient and they want to be eaten, but then obviously you get eaten, you die. And that's what it is. Every gochizo that he eats and puts in his stomach, they die straight up. There's no like, oh, it's the same gochizo, whatever. No, they just die straight up.
Yeah, they're Pikmin.
Yeah. I think that's kind of... I mean, that's cool. I don't really like it that much. But, I mean, they're gummies. You're going to eat gummies, right? So, it makes sense.
Yeah. Somebody on Twitter is keeping a total tally. Each episode and then in total.
Cool.
Of how many die and which ones die.
I'm excited for that. End of the episode, kid goes back to the place. Shoma leaves a note saying, hey, sorry I couldn't clean up. I'm glad you're okay and safe. I gotta go. See you later.
He says Baka.
Yeah. Kiddo says Baka. If you want to be safe and clean up, why did you leave evidence of a letter?
It's pretty cool that he knows how to like speak and write Japanese.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
That he also used a purple crayon. Where are the crayons at?
Mm-hmm. And he stole his candy.
Yeah, straight up. Hey, is this Xaid? Emma, do you know why you can use it? No?
No.
Okay. That's what I thought immediately.
No, because look at... That's not that intersection.
Oh, okay. So the Brocan, which previously was a buggy, Shoma sees a motorcycle go by. He's like, oh, can you do that, Brocan? Brocan says, yeah, sure, man, I can do that. In English.
Mm-hmm.
Makes the bike his rider bike, which is so bland for Japanese safety restrictions on the road.
Yeah.
Pretty boring. But I mean, it's all right. Puts on a helmet. It's not him. Not him riding.
Why not?
Because the goggles are black.
Yeah.
Can't see his face.
I thought this was really touching and sad. Because this kid thought he was about to have a year-long adventure.
Yep.
With his new alien buddy fighting crime. I would have cried too if he just up and left, took my candy and left.
Yeah.
Man, I thought he even brought his backpack too. Like he was ready. All right, dude, this is gonna be our bat cave, and I'm gonna tell you information.
Yeah.
And nah, son, nah, you don't get none of that.
Mm-mm. What, you think just because I met you in the first episode, you think you're gonna be here for the rest of the series?
It's even worse because of the second person that he meets.
Yeah.
Does stick with him for the rest of the show.
Yeah.
But it's fine because she's a lady.
Yeah, very pretty lady with purple shirt. Purple. 10 days later, after being on his own, just straight up passes out in the park. Lady finds him.
Yeah, he's got an issue. He's got a problem where he keeps passing out in front of, or not in front of people, but yeah. You've got a point though. When the hell did he pass out? Because Daylight's been out for a while,
Yeah, right.
and nobody found him.
Yeah.
Nobody walked up to him. He's the only one.
There, and the shot before this too was of a businessman walking the opposite direction.
Yeah, people are alive. People are walking around here.
Yeah, this is like 10 days later. This is crazy. He's like an idiot. Can't take care of himself, so he just passes out wherever. He hasn't eaten or anything.
What did you think of the episode?
I liked it a
That's
lot.
the last picture of the episode, sorry.
Oh, okay. I liked it a lot. This is a very solid first episode. I don't like that it's not a writer kick. And I don't like that the kid isn't going to be in the show. From what I can see for the rest of the show. It's a strong introduction with a kid. And it's like, oh, here, this is the thing. With interesting stuff, like the parents and all that. They're dynamic. And like with the kid being so independent with his own little area and like abandoned place. That's so cool.
Well, we've known since Zenkaiger, kids are very independent in Tokusatsu world.
Yeah. So I wish that was better. Or I wish we would have kept up more with that. Having the girl introduced here in the first episode, that's great. I don't like whenever they introduce characters episode by episode, just have them all wherever progress. Also, I was going to say, he keeps passing out in front of plot progression. I hope that happens more. If that does happen again where he passes out. This is a solid 8 out of 10. Pretty alright.
Nice.
Pretty good. Pretty good cinematography. I like the intro music. Very good artists. And I like the casting for the show. It's very well done.
Cool.
What do you think of the episode?
I don't hate it. I just honestly, the stomach stuff makes me uneasy. I'm not just picking a fight or whatever. That's gross.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like.
Yeah, it's definitely gross.
I don't like a second stomach, especially because I have my own personal issues with stuff. The idea that they have like teeth and lips,
Yeah.
down there, and then the fact that his belt is a protrusion on his body. That's also nasty.
It's like he has a hernia. Bit of
Yeah.
his stomach's coming out.
Oh, it's so fun.
Oh,
Look
no.
at you smiling.
Look, I got a hernia.
I don't know how. I want to see how they're gonna go on with this, because what's the messaging really gonna be here? I wish that he did more in his civilian, like was able to do more, because we saw that he is pretty invincible in this episode. I mean, he fell from an airplane totally fine on the beach. He stopped a truck totally unscathed, and then he goes to kick that dude and nothing.
Yeah.
So I get it's supposed to show the power scaling of the bad guy. It just immediately takes away everything from Shoma. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like we think he's all you know, big and bad and he's strong, but then the first bad guy which is like a grunt essentially, right? First bad guy we meet is like, oh, he can't even beat that normal.
yes. So yeah, and then that sort of speaks to, okay, then what's the next level of power scaling in that case? Especially when he meets somebody else who's like him. And they're probably gonna have a form as well. I don't know. We'll see. The gimmick, the candy things, that's fine. I think they're annoying, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't really have. I mean, a rule of thumb usually when it comes to tokusatsu is to watch the first 3 episodes and give it a fair shake.
Yeah.
I have seen the first 3 episodes. I saw the second 2 live.
Uh-huh.
But I'm gonna wait till you watch them until we watch them sub, so I can give better thoughts.
Okay.
But right now this was fast. There was a lot of stuff thrown at us, and I think I hope because man, I just got so let down by Gotchard. I hope they really thought out their plans for this. I mean, we brought up what's up with his stomach. We brought up where's his dad. We brought up what's up with his mom. And these are the same kind of questions we had when we saw the first episode of Gotchard. Not a lot of them were answered, but we'll see what happens in Gavv.
Whoa. Was that a fly?
Yeah.
All right, that was Gavv episode 1.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about Boonboomger. We're back. What's this?
This is Bakuage 27, the least sweet option. Actually, no, incorrect. This is Bakuage 27, not an easy choice.
So what you read the second time was the Rider Wiki one.
Yeah.
And this is what we got on the subs. By the way, outstanding job, guys. Again, I said it last time where they were translating little sayings and phrases.
Yeah.
Nothing stood out here. It's just after Mom, you know, I appreciate these subs a lot. I'm not saying any names.
You get it.
Yeah, episode 27. Oh yeah, it picks up right where the last one left off.
Yeah.
Where the last one I had said was my favorite episode of Boonboomger. This one sort of just felt like another episode of Boonboomger. The last one really elevated everything to me, and I was hoping that this one would like continue that. It just felt. I mean, it was still a good episode. Don't get me wrong. It's just the other one. I don't know. The way it was carrying all the different side stories and everything, and let it meet up to this was great. Yeah, he sort of has no chance against this guy.
Yeah, I like seeing Gemba, the easygoing Sly character, be actually angry.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
Yeah, I like that. They, man, I'm over to access my stuff. I like that intentionally. We didn't really know much about him, so that we can get this stuff. And then we meet this race.
100%.
He has a 100% turnout rate.
Yeah, on every planet he's gone to.
Just the stupid little touches. You know, he has his name, this race up there. And if you notice here, splashes and sparkles are on him.
Yeah.
And they're still only on him.
Yeah.
Like it's section. It's not the whole area that gets plastered or whatever. It's just like there's it's so funny. Like there's a camera on him, and that's the shot right there. Just deploy it on this little box right here. And you can even see like a fake source of light. It's so funny. And then yeah, Genba goes crazy. I wish what they did with the eye was better. because that's not how eyes work. That your iris doesn't turn into a thing.
What?
He should still have an iris, and then that is in the middle of it.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
It shouldn't turn into that.
I see what you're saying.
But he wears white contacts so that it does look like that.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, and Halloween's coming up, and I hope they have a wig like this. This is a rough wig.
Yeah. I mean, it does its job.
Yeah,
Not very well.
That was probably the best shot of it there, kind of in this episode.
Yeah, he's only there for like a few.
It
frames.
looks very much like a wig.
Yeah.
The ears, I think, are what do it the dirtiest. If those ears weren't so fluffy and cute, this probably would have hit harder. But yeah. I really liked that he knew what was up immediately.
Mm-hmm.
He knew, oh, this dude's not from Earth, because he's from space, and he's ran into these guys too. He even mentions later on.
He knows the planet and all that.
Yeah. Planet Naruto. This was great.
There you go. That's great. That's so good.
So intro watch, Boonboomger intro watch. They do the thing where they show each of them in their ranger suits whenever they do the that's the part we always watch out for the intro.
Yep.
Boon Orange was not included in that.
No.
But he was in this shot, and this shot was slowed down a little bit on purpose.
Yeah.
To soak it up. And then at the end of the episode you'll see why. But yeah, then he henshins and he straight up.
I like that he is in his I guess fox mode, or like his regular state, like his
alien form.
Yeah. His what?
Alien.
His alien form.
Well, actually, his human form is his alien form, right?
That's true. That's
anyway.
very true. I love that he has that, but he can still transform, and that he doesn't have cat ears in his transformation.
Man, I bet they fought hard to not do that shit.
I hope. I love that they just keep it as just normal.
What I hope, and I was kind of hoping it, because we were getting this revelation, was that he'd get like a Hibitsukai Silver type power up.
Oh yeah.
One that he may get if he's evil. We don't know if he's gonna be evil or not. He's not. But one that he got was evil, and then when he turns good, like a purified version of it, kind of like Hibitsukai Metal.
Yeah.
Where he had like that evil version of it, and then he went back to good, and he had like a
purple scarf.
Good version of it. Yeah. Yeah, he just gets washed,
messing up the suits.
And
no, I guess it's not.
This is the doohickey that he was after. He disappears, and Gemba goes crazy. Yeah, and he really hurts everybody.
I like that a lot. I like that he goes berserk.
You can see they get trashed, because earlier they were A-okay.
Oh,
where is it? Right there. They're not hurt that much at all. They're not hurt at all, even though they just came from a mech fight. They got toe up.
Bam.
And again, he knows what's going on, and he's extra fast, so he avoided all that. He's fine.
Yeah.
Extra
fast.
And then there we go. Okay. What did you get from this?
They're collaborators. They are using the Hashalians, and the Hashalians using them for something. They get information, we get information. It's sort of like how the cleaners were with the Hashalians. It's same kind of partnership. What did you get from this?
The Earth, these guys are only working with the Hashalians because they think that's how they can usurp the Hashalians.
Okay.
Because they did say, we're not going to let the Hashalians get anything. So it's not evil intention.
Oof.
However, their means to an end are not positive. They're not good.
I definitely see that they're getting them just so that they can usurp them.
Well, he literally said that. He said, well, we're not going to let them get to call all the shots or some shit like this. because I don't think they're trying to rule the world. I think they're trying to prevent the world from being taken over.
Yep.
And I think they don't trust the Boonboomgers to do it. It might be a thing where maybe they do want to prevent the takeover from the Hashalians, but maybe they want the credit for it. Maybe they want the adoration.
Yeah.
And it's just a heartbreak because this is Taya's mentor, and that's Saibu's boss.
Yeah.
So two people that are above them are kind of playing our heroes.
Yeah. How the turntables.
And then, yeah, we see these three clones, and we know Lightning Tech does all kinds of shit, and I guess this is it. I guess that piece was always going to eventually end up with this race.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. I mean, I guess Earthlings don't know why they wanted that piece. We know why, right? You know what it's going to be used for?
No, what it is.
We'll say it at the end. What I think it's for at the end.
I do like that shot though. Whenever they introduced those three mechas, I love that shot. It's very good.
Boom. So yeah, we find out he's actually a boss. Like he's the main guy he's like Vegeta.
Planet
Vegeta.
He's the little prince. It's like straight up just Vegeta.
And his planet got taken over by this race, by the Hashalians, and of course this race doesn't remember him, doesn't know him, which is always a fun trope in anime.
Yeah.
Except watch when he's about to die and he's getting him. He's like, "Oh, your father."
Yeah.
Yeah. And then. Yeah.
Just like what was that? It was like, "Oh, just like how you said, "Oh, your father." What was that? Was it just straight up Vegeta?
Like, no.
Was it just straight up Frieza with Vegeta?
Vegeta doesn't give a shit about his dad.
No. Like where Frieza was like, "Oh, I remember your dad."
Yeah. No, I don't think so. Because I don't think that would have motivated Vegeta at all. I think it was Naruto the thing I'm saying from.
Probably.
Maybe One Piece. I don't know.
Maybe. Inuyasha.
Shit. They kind of skirt around the fact that maybe Tyre knew.
Yeah.
But Tyre really didn't bother him that he may have not been from this planet. He was just like, oh, help me, help you.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Because he had a big robot friend.
So this race took over his planet, destroyed or whatever. There's no planet to potentially go home to, but he escaped and he got to Earth. I love this because everybody is approaching him with kids' gloves, and Saibu is literally talking to him like a kid.
Yeah, straight up.
I don't know if it's because they're scared of him now because he fucked them all up, or they just don't know the situation. But I like how they are approaching it. They are definitely treating him like a friend. Damn, I wonder if those shoes are comfortable at all to walk in.
I hope so.
Damn.
Because you see a shot of the bottom of his shoes.
Yeah.
And you see a shot of the bottom of this race's shoes, and there is nothing there. I bet they're slipping and sliding all day. And they're so like flat too, man. It's crazy.
This was cute because this race says all their names wrong on purpose.
Yeah.
That's his thing. It's kind of like that cat in Adventure Time.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you almost say my name? How'd you almost know my name? And he even does it like right after he meets somebody too, I think. I don't remember. He says Bune Diesel. He knows Bune Diesel's fucking name. And Bune Violet.
Yeah. But he doesn't know Homura Sakito.
No. I thought that was great. We'll talk about that in a second. So yeah, he's in charge now. He's going to tell them what to do. And then the carpet falls on them. And that's what they're going to do. So yeah, here's the memory of what happened. And he sort of stumbles out of the woods. Is Tokyo Tower? Is this where Gavv?
Oh, is this Paris, France?
The
answer is yes.
It's interesting. What if this turns out that like this was planned? If Lightning Tech told him to
go there,
to go here, because they saw a crash thing. So he helps him, and it turns out. See, that's how the eye should look. You see how it's a little blue?
Yeah.
Instead, they made it all white so that it looked. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. They're not blue. Yeah, I guess blue, gray,
blue and diesel.
So that's where we find out that sugar helps keep him looking more human. So Tire needed something for his car to get it to go. It's always crazy that like his solution was to get a whole new fucking part. Like, how did you leave the house?
Yeah.
But we find out that that's really sad. So the whole show we've seen that Genba's been procuring stuff. Whatever they need, they get it for him, and he gets it for the delivery or whatever Tire needs.
Yeah.
Turns out Genba has been taking apart the ship he used to get to Earth, tinkering with it, and giving it to Tire for whatever Tire needs. So in other words, he's been abandoning his one chance to leave, to go home, so that he can instead help the people here. Because, and this is how they put it, he feels there's no home to go back to.
Right.
That's heavy, in my opinion. That's deeper than I thought they would go. It's sort of Genba admitting defeat to the Heshalians and to, a chance to go home. Yeah. What are you saying?
That is very deep. It's very sad.
Yeah. You saw that too, right?
What?
You felt that? Like you?
Yeah. No, I was just staring at that pattern on her shirt. I don't get it. All right.
It's crocheted.
Huh?
It's crocheted.
Yeah, but it's not even. I don't know. I was gonna say, I had a question about how he procures things. Like in the other episode, the only example that I have in my head right now is that he got a card for somebody.
Card?
Yeah, where for that. Or the other thing, we see him procure something that Homuro gets to beforehand. So how does that lead from him getting the parts from his ship?
I don't think it's always parts from his ship.
I think whatever I thought what was gonna happen, because he's like a fox, he's like Inuyasha. I thought he's gonna be very persuasive.
Oh yeah. That
he can just get whatever he wants.
Oh, I think that's because we meet him and he's so affable. He's so charming. That's what we're supposed to assume. But I mean, some of the stuff he's procured is like a fire extinguisher. He probably just got that. Trampoline.
Yeah, the trampoline.
Could have got that from his ship, but he also could have just got it.
Or it could just be a thing where he just uses Taya's card, because in the first episode, he or in one of the episodes, he just he got a whole junkyard. Yep. So he that's just money. Yeah. You just buy that. But also, what I want to say about Genba, he's only eating sugar. It's terrible. This man's gonna get diabetes.
Oh, I don't know if we've seen him eat curry. Maybe
right.
But no, the sugar is for
the disguise.
Disguise, yeah.
For this race.
I did it again. I took a lot of pictures of her. Yeah. So everybody's trying to rally him up, like, hey, we're gonna help you beat this dude. Yeah. And we're gonna try to help you get your home back and everything.
Being a real team, like a real good friend and all that.
Yeah, that night he's like longingly looking to the sky, to space, to maybe where his home was.
He scratches his butt.
Yeah. Comedy bad guys, let's go. So, yeah, they're like, oh, should we open it? And they open it. And it's a carpet. Oh, I didn't get the footage of it, but yeah, Yarokard leaps at it and tears it with his teeth. Pretty good. It's good because she's holding it, but it's like he jumps out of it, so she... Yeah. This is also good. They're looking at...
Oh, you peeked.
Oh, just like in cartoons and shit whenever... Yeah. And it's for this... who I think is probably one of the worst looking designs for a monster. in my
Really?
opinion. Yes.
I was gonna be the toilet.
The toilet is the worst design?
Yeah. Is that
No.
just as a concept?
No. You'll see. I don't know if you got a good shot because he was moving a lot.
Yeah, he was moving a lot.
You'll see. Not just saying that. Yeah, of course they're gonna follow him closely, and
You're now under investigation. You've been served.
they sort of have the same kind of story.
Mm-hmm.
They're aliens. These two, Bundario and Gemba.
Refugees.
Yeah.
So Bundario tries to say like, "Hey man, I didn't know. I'm sorry." Or maybe he did know. He was trying to keep it a secret or something. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man."
He says, we have a lot of things in common, kind of,
Yeah.
but you're a good person or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then the little cat guy reacts
Yeah.
because they're keeping up with them having AI. Sure. Cool. They're
Whoa.
real manga artist event thing. You get scared by the monster. I took a picture of the monster late because there's a really good shot of him.
Oh, there is.
But he wraps him up in these carpets and steals their gasoline.
There's the mangaka himself.
Yeah, and she rolls him away. He's boring. He has nothing on his arms, nothing on his lower body or legs.
Okay.
He just has a carpet on his chest and then his head,
Okay.
and that's it.
Yeah.
I think that's the worst design yet because there's nothing to it.
It's just a carpet.
And the rest of it is just the regular
It's like they put a carpet on his head and then cut a hole for his head and then that's it.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
I'm not into it. I should have got more pictures of everybody henching, but I only got them. I did notice she's wearing another crochet top.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
the same one.
I wanna see,
Knitted top.
Yeah. I want to see just don't ever say anything about it, but have her in the background crocheting one day maybe, in a shot. That'd be nice.
Oh, I like this a lot, that they're dealing with the monster of the week and Homura is dealing with this guy. And this is the part where he says, Boon Diesel, I know you, blah, 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 but who's this? Oh, Boon Violet. Boon Violet, you're an asshole.
Boon Violet's a human, huh?
Oh, yeah. He says, yeah.
Which is so cool because that implies that he is Boon Violet all of the time.
Yeah.
All of the time. I like that.
Yes. And I was going to say he is that, but no, he meets Cannonborg that one time as a human.
Yeah.
When they take his trading card from him. Yeah, so he still has that piece in his hand. Interesting. His thing, I guess, I thought at first it was magnetism, but I think he can just move anything.
Oh.
I thought he could just move metal shit,
I thought it was magnetism, yeah.
but I think he can just move anything.
Okay.
As always, sick ass fights, and they really went ham on this fight scene, I think, because Gemba stops to watch them, and I think on purpose they try to make it look more amped and hyped so you can see what he's seeing. But yeah, he does that little wire thing where he twirls around over another ranger. It's pretty sick.
Firehouse subs.
Huh?
He's a fire extinguisher.
Yeah, look at his fucking suit. Look at that dude.
Okay, I see it now.
Nothing going on. Terrible.
You're right. Not even on the arms.
Yeah. And his prop is a kind of like a carpet roll thing.
Oh, isn't that a carpet tool? Like a thing with a spike at the end? Don't you use that to fix carpets?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. I love that the scene before this, the clip you had of him looking at everybody, he's like, okay, this is what I'm gonna give up my front row seat. And I love that he says that specifically again, because that was his motivation to be a Boonboomger, was he wanted to be front row.
Well, front seat.
Yeah.
Front row is like movies. Front seat is...
Oh, yeah, I see. He want to be front seat.
Yeah.
And he has to give it up? Or he doesn't have to, but he feels like he should.
Yeah. Pushes it back and... Big guy. Oh, it's like a club.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I appreciate he's throwing hands. He's not just moving magnetism.
This was
moving
cool.
Things. Yeah, we see, I guess, his real form or some gross shit.
Yeah, he's a snake.
Like a snake guy. Snake slug man.
Yeah.
And then he's upside down. Look at all those CCTVs. No, that's not what that is, right? What are those?
No, that can't be.
Those drainage?
I think those are just vents.
AC vents?
Yeah. Or laundry vents.
Yeah.
Wait, no, they don't have laundry over there.
I like this. He's like, oh, look, he's doing pretty good. Good job. And like 2 minutes later, oh, he died.
Yeah.
You like this shot because it looks...
Yeah. I don't know why. What made me think about that, but this shot looks like a older J-drama shot where it's like from top down, someone's looking at him from a rooftop or something. It zooms in and it moves in a certain way that I was like, oh, like impactful, but I don't know.
This is pretty good for it being a CG type shot. Or green screen shot.
No, I do know why I like that shot, because they use that shot so much in Kuga.
Oh,
That's why.
cool guy.
Cool guy.
This one looks a little more obvious, but nice attempt. And then yeah, he uses the snake on his shoulder as like a weapon, ball and chain.
Snake eye.
Yeah. Done taking this picture many times, but I still like it. Water-based finisher. And yeah, there's like, oh, what?
that lasted all of 5 minutes.
And then yeah, he Doctor Strange's his ass.
Oh yeah.
So that's why, like, I guess
Portal.
he can just move. He kind of is not Doctor Strange, Cull Obsidian. The guy Doctor Strange fights.
Oh, okay. That name blanked so hard.
I hope I'm right. Cull Obsidian? No,
he fought, what's his name? Morbius Black or something? Plague something? It's a disease name.
Cull Obsidian's the big guy.
Yeah. His name is a disease, I think.
They're called the Black Order, that's right. Ebony Maw.
Oh, that is not a
Ebony Maw,
disease.
I need to get out of this. There's so many ads on this wiki. Holy shit.
Ebony Maw.
Yeah, and he just bounces. What was really weird is that whenever this happened, Bune Diesel disappears.
I was thinking about that too. We didn't see Bune Diesel in the mech fight, but then whenever Homura starts to fight the bad guy,
not here
he's
either.
just not there.
What I would have done is like, Bune Diesel, go.
Yeah.
And then just have him maybe even just flying around the background because he does that.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, he should have been there to fight. But I guess he can't fight, or I don't know. He's just as fast.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He showed up at the same time here.
Yeah.
Like, that's him.
Mm-hmm. That's his trail.
Yeah, but he didn't help fight. And then he's about to give it up. One thing I thought we were done with, especially since last season with Boonboomger, I am never a fan in Sentai when they don't include the sixth in these team things.
Oh,
like,
I see.
I get he's newer to the team, so he hasn't had as much of a connection to Gemba, but he is still part of the team. Homura should have been here, at least maybe even in the background just looking. But this is supposed to accent how close these friends are as a group and a team.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like it when they don't include the sixth. Jeremy from Boonboomger, he was there episode 1, technically.
Yeah. Narrator.
And then him constantly being, I love that. Same thing with Kyoryuger. He's sort of treated as the whole team. But this is the second time this happened in Boonboomger that it bothered me. First time was when they were singing the song with Taya. Homura doesn't sing with them.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't come out and like stand in that line with them. It just feels non-inclusive, and that sucks. It doesn't make the team feel whole.
Yeah. Not as bad. Definitely not as bad as Dawn Brothers.
Oh shit, that was the worst. That was
the worst.
That was fucking. I mean, it was part of it. It was intentional because he was never accepted.
Man, it sucks.
But there's no like. I mean, it's not intentionally to like, oh, you know, he's not part of the team.
Yeah, no,
like
no.
in Dawn Brothers. In Dawn Brothers, like, no, he's not.
Like straight up. Like, what's this guy doing here?
But here, it's not intentional to be like, oh, you know, Homura's not a boom boom. It's not that. It's just to show that these guys are closer and tighter together.
Mm-hmm.
Which is true. You get that. Like, yeah, they are. we've seen it a bunch. Even Bundario's here. Remember when he used to like have a disguise to be in public?
Yeah, what happened there? Well, I guess aliens, right?
Yeah, like Bundiso was there, so
Yeah.
And Bundiso's not gonna hide.
People walking around was like, oh, they're just filming Sentai right now.
It's just a man in a suit.
A man in a suit.
All these cameras around.
This is a good shot too.
Yeah, it's crazy. They have like skin-colored bandages,
which they were using. She's the only one that doesn't.
Look at Joe.
Oh.
Joe on his cheek.
Yeah.
So yeah, he wants to give it up, and I love how they protest the young ones.
Yeah.
Joe's like, no, I'm gonna say something. I don't like this.
Yeah.
He says that. I don't like this. And she's like, no, we gotta help and fight. Yeah, it's great. Very emotional already.
Chashiro's like, what do you think, Toma?
Yeah,
Toma.
Do you want to watch Saber or what?
No.
Gross.
Hiya.
And yeah, he says, of course, keep it because you're coming back, dude. We spent all this money on hiring you.
A lot of money when it went into this.
Yeah. Although that would be crazy if he did leave.
He just never came back?
Yeah. I mean, they kind of did that in Ninja. No, they did do that in Ninja.
Did they?
It was wild. Yeah.
For the cowboy?
Yep.
What?
He was just straight up not there for episodes at a time.
What?
Not referenced or anything.
That's crazy.
The way I read this way later, the way they made that show was they wanted to make it like a pick your own adventure, which I don't know how you do that with a show that airs weekly.
Yeah, how do you, what?
But you would watch certain episodes and then skip some and then watch, and then it would be, or you want to see this arc, it was weird.
Interesting.
Luckily I saw it after it aired, so I see what they were trying to do, but you can't do that with a show that airs weekly. You're watching them one by one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then of course, best scene, he puts the axe.
Oh yeah, perfectly.
Behind him.
Where does it go? It goes behind him, dude.
It just, it sheathes.
Yeah. You hear the sheath noise. Nope. I like to think that he has it in his bag. And the bag just is like as big as it needs to be for that axe.
Yeah. Yeah, so he shows him the item. What am I going to do with this? Remember?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I totally forgot a big part of this arc was for JoJo, for a JoJo character.
Mad Rex.
Mad Rex, yes.
Yeah.
There's his dog right there next to that old-ass laptop.
Baranina. Yeah, so he's going to come back next episode. Yay!
Yay! Mad Rex back.
That's the end of the episode, and then we get everybody who... Oh, that's why they weren't there, because they were recording...
That's right.
This.
That's right.
That makes sense.
They had to stop in the middle. Or they had to stop at the end and be like, hey, we got to do this real quick before the episode ends.
She looks fantastic in that hat. I really like this look. What's the...
Mid-credit PSA. The heroes encourage the viewers to be careful when closing the car door. That seems like a much, much shorter summary than previous entries.
And you know what's funny is it looks longer the way they wrote it than what you said.
Yes! So what actually, the wiki doesn't say it, but what actually was that you have to be careful closing the car door so you don't get your fingers stuck in them.
Yeah. While they're pointing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Boonboomger. Good episode. I liked the reasoning, that thing about him tearing apart his ship because there's no home to go back to. Really got me. Yeah, you're pulling out these emotions. Episode 28.
Yeah.
7 of Sentai. Good job.
Shoot, you want to talk about pulling out emotions? How far out was Shinkenger with Pink's mom? Like episode 40.
Yeah.
Golly.
Way later.
The writer's very good at that. They can pull heartstrings whenever. Tell you what.
So yeah, that was Boonboomger.
Oh yeah, I give that. This is a solid. Not to compare it to last week's episode, which was great, a banger. This was good. Boonboomger episode. Period. I'd also give this an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
9 out of 10 would be if they had Bune Diesel fighting in the episode.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 would be if they actually included Violet with the team at the end.
Yeah, that was a doc against them.
That's a great shot.
So the final superhero time right at the end when they say bye-bye. Make sure to get that. That's going to be our bumper at the end of the episodes now.
Bye-bye.
Is these guys saying bye-bye.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching and listening.
Watching and listening what?
This podcast.
We did a podcast?
Yeah. I have been Super Blastex. Again, thank you for listening, watching. Comment, subscribe, like. I am Super Blastex everywhere. If you want to see actually the stuff that I got for go to my Twitter. I have it all there. And yeah, keep supporting me. God damn it. Oh no, that's the only things. I don't know which one. Oh, okay. Thank you for listening.
And I've been Toku Tony. You can catch me everywhere at Toku Tony. Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, Linktree. Actually, I lied. Except for Twitter. On Twitter, I am Tony Toku, unfortunately, still. Thank you very much for watching. Good luck, goodbye. Watch Superhero Time when it airs in 8 hours. Bye-bye.
Like 6.5 hours now.
Oh.
All right, bye.